I'm looking for Mary, knows a lot about Alexander the Great, has a frog named Ed. You know where I can find her?
Sure, I'm Mary.
Great! Because I gotta tell you, I'm tired of hopping on heads. Now, let's get you pickled so we can go to the dot of noggin.com and you can officially host the show. Let her have it, boys. Extra dill. So, Mary, how you feeling?
Good.
Great.
Who are all those people watching us?
The audience. My audience. Your audience. Keep them happy or they'll switch the channel, capiche?
Capiche.
Anyway, Mary, I got just the thing for you. It's your very own personal theme song.
Hit me, baby.
Mary! Mary! Mary, Mary, Mary!
This is
Mary's
very own personal theme song.
On the Fred on your head show.
That's Fred with a PH.
Now that your noggin's turned to noggin, let's get noggin along.
On the Fred on your head show.
That show with an SH.
With
Mary.
as your host, we'll show your favorite shows
And hear about what you know.
and play pickles to Pluto.
And check out what's online.
Hey, that last line didn't rhyme.
But we mentioned online. 'Cause Nugget.com is where we get a lot of stuff for you to put on the show.
Hello?
So let's end this song before it gets too long.
Too late. Mary!
Is our host with the most, as you know.
And now, without further ado, coming to you directly from
Mary's
Forehead.
It's the Fred
with a PH.
on your head show.
Now, you hit me, Mary. Be the host with the most and introduce our next show, huh?
I want to see an Noggimation. One of those funny little noggin cartoons.
You got it. Roll it, boys.
Fred on your head show.
I'm going to the store to get a quart of milk. Okay.
Okay.
Where's Uncle Will, children?
He went to the store.
To get a quart of milk.
What's a quart of milk?
Perfect game is coming to bat.
Find Uncle Will!
I read about a quart of milk. It comes from cows.
I thought that was steak.
That too.
Where do cows come from?
The planet Earth. And look who's on the screen. He's going for a
Complete stories done in limited animation. Today's exasperating episode entitled Do Not Fold Spindle or Tape begins with our hero working on a mathematical supposition.
Aha! My proof proves to be the proof of the pudding as far as Fermat's last theorem is concerned. I have proved that it was definitely Fermat's last theorem.
A phone call. It could be from the President of the United States. It could be an ex-governor of Arizona trying to sell Dirk a used car.
Hello, Dirk Niblick of the Math Brigade.
Or it could be his mother.
Hello, Mommy dearest. I haven't heard from you in nearly 8 minutes. What's that? You say you just got back from a baseball game. Oh, I didn't realize you were a fan of our national pastime. You're not. You just like baseball. I see. You say your team won the game 7-0. They whitewashed their opponents, did they? Hung the old horse collar on them, bageled them good, shut them out without a run. What's that? Your team scored 7 runs without a single player touching home plate? Mother, that's well nigh impossible. No. Of course I'm not calling you a liar, mother of me, but it's hard to believe a baseball team could score 7 runs without a single player touching home plate. Just a moment, Mommy dearest. There's a tapping at my chamber door. What's that you're muttering, Mutter? 'Tis some visitor rapping at my chamber door, only this and nothing more. Well, you're probably right, but I'd best answer it.
Hello, Dirk. Remember me? I'm Roy Tire Damage. Where was you?
I was right here.
We were roommates in college.
Of course, Roy Wrong Way Tire Damage, star athlete at our college, Where Was University.
That's right. We were the fighting Where Was Yous.
As I recall, you got your nickname when you intercepted a pass in the Rose Bowl, got turned around and backed all the way down the field, scoring a touchdown for our opponents.
Yes, and causing severe thorn damage to my rubber cleats. That's right.
Well, what can I do for you, Wrong Way?
May I come in?
Certainly. Come in, sit down, Wrong Way, and take a load off your cleats.
Thank you. What's that?
Oh, that's my mother.
Gee, she looks just like my telephone.
Oh, I mean, she's on the phone.
You have a very tiny mother.
Mother, I'll have to call you back in a few minutes. Now then, Wrong Way, what can I do for you?
Well, Sir Lieutenant, you were always pretty smart in school, especially in mathematics.
Oh, well...
Don't be modest. You even helped me through a couple of tough classes, remember?
Oh, I guess perhaps.
You even showed me how to print my name.
Did I really?
Uh-huh. And on the test, I got 60% of it right.
I'm sure you didn't come here to wool gather, Wrong Way.
No, I didn't. I came because I just bought some blank audio tape cassettes.
Blank cassettes, eh? Don't tell me you came here to listen to them, right?
No, I bought them to record my thoughts, and I think the man who sold them to me cheated me out of my money.
And as the two old college roomies talked, in another part of town, this scene was being played out on the canvas of life.
Let's have the deal once again.
I said, use me buy 3 tapes at 60 minutes each for $3.95, or 2 tapes of 90 minutes each for $2.95.
Very well. I'll have the 2 90-minute tapes.
I wouldn't if I was you, Toots. 3 60s is a much better deal.
It is?
Would I kid a dowager?
And back in Dirk's HQ, Wrong Way Tire Damage was just concluding his story.
And he kept pressuring me and told me to hurry up, and so I bought the 3 60-minute tapes.
I see. Did you try to buy the 2 90-minute tapes?
Uh-huh, but he said it wasn't a good deal. He told me to buy the 60s.
This was his offer.
Dirk decided to write the problem down to help him think about it more clearly.
3 60-minute tapes for $3.95, 2 90-minute tapes for $2.95.
Yep, that was his offer. 3 60s for $3.95 or 2 90s for $2.95. Don't your ma yell at you for writing on the walls?
Do you see the error in your thinking, Wrong Way?
Yeah, there's plenty of air in my thinking. I got a whole head full of it.
So, boys and girls, and any puppies or kittens that may be viewing, Dirk thinks he has found the answer to this problem. Have you spotted it? What is wrong with this proposition? Puzzle it out. Use your noodles. We'll be back in a cliche.
The dot of noggin.com.
Hi, I'm Mary.
And I'm in the dot of noggin.com, and I'm in the dot of noggin.com, and I'm in the dot of noggin.com.
Check this out.
Fred on your head.
Oh, look at that, huh? Pickles to Pluto! Hi, Mom! Okay, so Pickles to Pluto is a game where you have to connect 2 things that seem like they have nothing in common in 6 steps or less. It's easy. Check it out.
Hi, I'm Lenore. This is my hair to hamster. Hair is soft.
Mm-hmm.
Soft feels nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice is cute.
Mm-hmm.
Hamsters are cute.
Okay.
That was my hair to hamsters.
That was fantastic with a PH. Maestro, my dot, please. For all those connecting people out there, here's what you gotta know. Go to the dot of noggin.com and play Pickles to Pluto.
Noggin du jour.
She speaks French. She knows a lot about Alexander the Great. She likes asparagus, but loves Brian from the Backstreet Boys. Ladies and gentlemen, she's today's host of the Fred on Your Head show, Mary.
Hungry? Want some food? Here's some brain food.
Noggin presents The very first can opener, invented in 1858, 50 years after the invention of the tin can. So how did people open canned foods during all that time? With bayonets, pocket knives, or even guns. In fact, when British explorer Sir William Parry went on his Arctic expedition, he took with him a can of veal which bore the instruction, cut round on the top with a chisel and hammer. It wasn't until 1858 that one Ezra J. Warner of Waterbury, Connecticut, invented the official can opener. And that's a first.
Brain food.
For your noggin.
Hi, I'm Mary, today's host of Noggins, Fred on Your Head show. Right now, Fred isn't on my head, because he's on the internet trying to find out who brought French fries to America. How's it going, Fred?
Nothing yet. Hey, Mary, you speak French. Tell him some French words while I figure this out, okay?
Okay. I take French in school, and here's some stuff I know. If you wanted to say, my name is Mary, you'd say, je m'appelle Marie. So you can try it with your name. For instance, je m'appelle Bob, or je m'appelle Susie. On the count of three, ready? 1, 2, 3. Je m'appelle
Fred!
Anyway, another thing that's a cool, interesting fact is that diplomats speak it at the United Nations. When they have conversations, they speak it in French. Also, it is a native language to as much people as speak English. So, if you don't live in France, you don't necessarily don't speak French. It's spoken in a lot of different places. Millions of other people speak French as a second language also. How's it coming, Fred?
Magnifique! I got the answer. It appears that French fries were brought to America in the late 1700s by Thomas Jefferson, our third president. What a man! He wrote the Declaration of Independence and brought fries to America. Thanks, Tommy!
Thank you, Thomas Jefferson. Now, check this out.
Wrong way, let's pay a visit to your tape-selling friend.
Okay, I'll walk with you.
Let's take my car.
As our hero and his friend drove to the site of the tape sale, Wrong Way said,
You know, Lieutenant.
Wrong way, you don't have to call me Lieutenant.
Okay. You know, Sergeant, riding backwards gives one a sense of deja vu.
I'm interested in your audio tapes.
Word of mouth is spreading.
Now, open mouth is spreading.
I'd like to buy 2 90-minute tapes for $2.95.
You'll get a much better deal if you buy 3 tapes. 3 is better than 2.
Not necessarily, and I want to buy 2 90-minute tapes.
Well, the truth is, I'm, out of 90-minute tapes.
Yes, the truth is you never had any 90-minute tapes, did you?
Well, actually...
This is bait-and-switch advertising, and it's unethical.
Perhaps, but it's profitable.
What's bait and switch mean, Corporal?
They use a good deal as the bait to get you interested. And then they switch the deal at the last minute.
That's how it works, all right.
3 60-minute tapes give you a total of 180 minutes of recording time. That's the same amount you get from 2 90-minute tapes. 180 minutes.
Right, only he didn't have any 90-minute tapes to sell you. You're a bad person, Mr. Blank Audio Cassette Salesman.
I'm semi-ashamed. Here's your money back, and keep the tapes.
I'll have the Better Business Bureau deal with you.
And if that don't help, we'll get the Best Business Bureau. Thanks for your help, Dirk.
Anytime, Wrong Way. Remember to look back both ways when crossing the street. And also, Wrong Way, you have to be careful when you're buying products from people. Really, you've got only yourself to blame.
Ah, stop preaching, Niblick.
It does make a fellow feel good to use some common sense and some mathematical prowess. A ringing from a phone booth. I'd better answer it. It could be Superman. Hello? I see. What's that? Oh, the problem. Right. Yes, you said your baseball team won a game 7-0 without a single player touching home plate. All right, Mother. How did they do it? Oh, all the players who scored the runs were married, not single. Oh, that's very funny, Mommy. You little minx. Bye-bye, Mommy dearest.
Satisfied that he had done a pretty zippy job, Dirk decided to take the rest of the day off and hide.
Hi, I'm Mary, the Noggin du jour. And I know a cool fact about Alexander the Great. He was a general in the Mediterranean area, and he fought in many battles to conquer land. And he won them all. But he didn't die in a battle. He died of drinking bad water. Bad water! You didn't know that, I bet, but now you do, so check this out.
Bread on your head!
The story you are about to see is a fib, but it's short. The names are made up, but the problems are real.
It was Tuesday, 4:46 p.m., and openings were happening all over NYC. The mayor cut the ribbon and reopened the refurbished Williamsburg Bridge, where he was heard to say, "And, let me off of here." Jacques Cousteau was in town to open the part of the FDR Drive that's always underwater, where he was heard to say, "Glibba, glibba, glibba." And Betty Davis was in town to open Staten Island's newest landfill, where she was quoted as saying, "What a dump." We were working the day watch out of MathNet. My partner is George Frankley. The captain is Joe Greco. My name is Monday. I'm a mathematician. Things were slow at MathNet HQ, or at least they were until an old college chum paid a visit. She was a dear friend who had gone into showbiz and was about to open in a musical comedy on Broadway called Anything Went. She dropped by the office to give me complimentary tickets to her opening. I should have realized there's no such thing as a free ticket. Watch, this is what happened.
Hi, Catherine.
Eve, this is my partner, George.
Frankly, MathNet.
Eve and George had a lot in common. Eve is an actress and George is a fan. They talked about the business, one I know very little about.
This show is capitalized at $4 million.
$4 million?
Uh-huh.
Who invests money like that?
Angels.
We learned that the star of the show, a not-so-young actress named Lauren Bachanal, had put up $2 million of her own money and then borrowed the rest, so to speak. The people who invested the other $2 million only got 15% of the show. That seemed like a big gamble, but then Eve explained.
The theater seats 1,000. Let's assume it's a hit, and we sell out.
What's the average ticket price, Eve?
Approximately $40. That means if we sell out the